Okay, now it's time to create the functionality of individual user. So I have just stringified everything what we are getting. Basically, we are using user, status, role, set role, and status and role will be changed. Okay, so actually, what is happening over here? So if we change the status, you see, is bent is becoming true and it's becoming bent. Okay, see again, active is becoming is bent is false and it's active. If even I change the role, we are getting in the state admin user. Okay, and when I change the active inactive, it changes in two places, is bent true and bent. Okay, again I am doing so, is bent false, active means is bent false and it's active. And when I change bent, is bent true and bent, and we are getting the role, it's admin, it's user. Okay, so this is the code, so I will write it from scratch. It says user is getting update from several places. So set user updating is from when we are doing the API call. Okay, then when we are handle changing. Okay, when we change something, uh, and when we update user, it will update also. So it will take the data from several places. Okay, and not only that, on change event handler, when trigger, it will update also. And similar way, status also updating from several places. Initially, when we do the API call, when we trigger the handle status change, handle status change, so it will update. Okay, status set status, you will look for the set status from where it is updating. So if you can understand this, then it will be easy. Similar way, role will be updating from 2 or 3 places. Set role. So set role and set status is updating from when the user changed something and initially when we make the API call. So rest of the code are very simple. If you console log, I have this one stringify everything. I have this one stringify and just see the data what we have. So rest of the things are very easy. So I'm writing the code from scratch and we'll see the functionality and it's working properly. So if I ban the user, I have shown you what it happened. Okay, so now it's time to write the code and functionality from scratch and show you the functionality. Okay, so write the code from scratch. So in a bit, to create the functionality, first of all I have created the bare bone structure. So this is merely the field and status, bent is bent, user, admin, and update or delete button. Okay, nothing else. So nothing is there. From the next tutorial I will create the functionality. Okay, so before that, I have shown you several times what happened, even though while writing the code I will try to make you understand. Okay, so wait for the next tutorial and I'm coming back very soon. Thank you very much. Okay, now it's time to create the functionality. So first of all we need to create the state. Okay, so const user set user equal to use state, and we for TypeScript we need user or null, and initially it will be null. Okay, so we need bring user from types and use state from React. Okay, after that what we need status set status, and it should be string. And initially it will be empty string. And we need const role set role. We use state string okay. Then we need const token equal to use selector state root state. It will come from Redux, and then we need state dot use reducer. Okay, then we need const params equal to use params. Then we need const navigate equal to use navigate. Okay, then we need use effect. Then const, we need the API call. Const face user equal to async and we need try case. Okay, so in the try section what we need, const response equal to await axios dot get. We need to bring axios from axios, and get we need template literal. Then we need server, then we need API beyond user params dot id. We need to bring server from Redux. Okay, then what we need the parameters. Before that we need headers. It has no parameter because we are retrieving the users. Headers authorization token. Okay, and headers we need clone. Okay, and if we get the response, so if we get the response, if first of all no response, if response dot data dot user, then console dot error user not found, and we will return. But if we have user, then we need to set user response dot data dot user. Okay, it not response. Okay, so we need set status response dot data dot user is banned. If it is, then user is banned, otherwise active. Okay, now we need set role. We need to update the state. Okay, what we have declared in the initially. Okay, so set role response dot data dot role. Okay, so in the try block, what we need, error so console dot error facing user data. Error. Okay, so finally what we need face user. Okay, face user, face user. Oh, there is a typo. Face user. Okay, and as that is inside use effect, so when it will run, if it has params id, params dot id and token. Okay, if the things are available, then it will run. Okay, now we need const handle status changed e React change event, HTML select element, arrow function, and what we need, const new state, new status equal to e dot target dot value. Okay, set status equal to new status. Okay, then we need to update the user, set user previous user, the initial state, dot prev user as user for TypeScript, and what we need is band, it will update the is band equal to new state, new status. If it is band true, new status will be band. Okay, so there is a error, we need a bracket over here, so it will solve the error. Okay, so this is handle status change, and we need handle role change. So const handle role change equal to e dot target dot value no, here is not e dot target dot value, here is e and HTML select element, these things. Okay, and we need arrow function over here, and inside the arrow function we need set role e dot target dot value. Okay, now we need handle update, const handle update to async okay, then we need try case error, so in the try section what do we need, we need a API call. So const I can copy to avoid to save some time. Okay, so const or response await put, here it should be put, as it is update we should put request, and server API user.id, server API params.id, instead it should be user underscore id. user underscore id. So user underscore id. No, closing first bracket should be here. Okay, and inside that we need two parameters. Okay, one is role and is band equal to user is band. User is band. Okay, then we need here headers authorization. We need token. So you have token over here, so we need a comma over here. Okay, so after that we need const updated user equal to response dot data dot user set user updated user. Toast dot success user updated successfully. We need to bring toast from React hot toast. Okay, and the cache section, what we need, console dot error updating user. Error. Okay, so I'm not creating the delete user functionality, as I will not delete the user, but if you need, I will give you the code, no problem. Okay, so we need admin user, so now we need to set the properties over here. So we have admin menu here. If we have user, only then so I want to wrap it here. Okay, so if I have user, this will render, otherwise not. Okay, so we need name, so we need user dot name. Okay, as we have user over here, we are retrieving data from everywhere, but here we are not, for user we are not using the RTKquery use reducer, so we are retrieving it from the API call. That's why it's little bit different. So we need username, name, profile name, then name. For name, we should have a value. Okay, value equal to user.name, and this is read only. Read only means user are not able to change anything. Now we need on change equal to e arrow function and set user. Okay, so previous user, then again arrow function, then we need spread operator, previous user. Okay, prev user as user. Here should give the first bracket and in the first bracket ending, and we need name e dot target dot value. Okay, so you may be confused why I am using two arrow functions over here. Two arrow functions are especially because set the state consistency. This approach, by using these functions update from the set user, you ensure that the update is based on the most recent state. This is particularly important in scenario where multiple updates might be queued, preventing potential issues with the stale state, old state. So if we don't do this approach, it may conflict with the frequent updates. Okay, and immutability, the spread operator ensures that you can create a new state object rather than mutating the existing state. This is the core principle in React to ensure predictable state updates and rendering. Using these two arrow function is the on-change handler ensures that the state updates are correctly based on the latest state, maintaining state consistency and adhering to React best practice for the state management. So we are using the React based practices. Okay, so I am copying it. We need frequently these things, and for email we need on change once again, and it should be name instead of name. It should be email, and we need value user.email. Okay, so for phone we need the similar thing. Okay, for phone it needs user.phone, and it needs on change, it needs phone. Okay, it should be or empty string. Okay, so after that we need a status. Okay, similar thing, we need a status, and here set user status. Okay, and on change would be handle status change, not this one, handle status change, handle status change. Okay, and it should be status. Okay, similar way. For role, what we need? For role, we need this type of things. For role, we need, here is the role, and here handle role chains. Handle role chains. Okay, and after that we need update. So update on click handle update. Handle update and handle delete. I have not created the function, so I am not giving. So I think everything is all right. Let's check. Manage user. I'm not getting the data. XCO0. Bad request for not found. So maybe API problem is with the API call, and I think it should be users. Let's check. Backend routes users, or go to the server. It should be users, API beyond users, but I have used user. Okay, so it should be users and users. I think everything is all right. Let's check. Yeah, maybe this time it's working. So it's pre-populating, and I want to update active band, or I want to make him admin. Let's see. User updated, and Kamran is user still, but it should be admin. Yeah, Kamran is admin. I want to ban Kobir. Let's say role admin and banned. So Kobir will not be able to log in over here. Kobir@gmail.com. User is banned. Okay, so everything is working perfectly. So we are almost done with our project. What we need, what we are lagging behind, we just lagging behind Dockerize our container and run the app from Docker Compose. And another thing, RTKquery caching in revalidate or invalidate. That's why we will get the instant updates. If we can do these 2 or 3 things and deployment, our project will done. So thank you very much. In the next tutorial, I will Dockerize the app or RTKquery revalidate the caching and deployment. Okay, thank you very much. See you soon.